Hey class, this is Adam Rodriguez. We're discussing in the discussion about chapter 4 of attitudes and behaviors. And the topic that I'm going to go over, or the question that I pick, is why our behaviors affect our attitudes. And so I picked this question because I really relate to it and I can explain a lot about it in my point of view because I've been through it pretty much a lot in my life, especially in like a middle school and high school situation and setting, which can really determine your behavior and affect your attitudes after that. So, of course, we all care about what other people think, and so that is a very true fact. Like when we wear a certain pair of clothes or a certain pair of shoes, for example, say I wear Vans, right? And I go to school, and all these kids around me are talking about how ugly Vans are and how Vans are like an old trend that nobody really wants to talk about. Only skater boys wear them or nerds wear them. And so I start to hear these things, and all my friends telling me about how Vans aren't it anymore. Like they're not trending, nothing. They're not cool. And so that really affects my attitude and changes my behavior. And it changes my behavior first, being like, oh, I'm just gonna change my shoes anyway. So next day, I get some Nikes, some basketball shoes to look cool at school. I determine my behavior is changed first, and then my attitude changes after. It's like saying, "Oh, Vans aren't cool anymore," so now it's Nikes. Nikes are it. And so another thing is cognitive dissociance, which is really like relatable for sure for almost all of us, especially me. And so this comes, for example, when I get paid. I always say like, "Oh, I'm gonna save money. I'm gonna save up maybe like just in case, you never know. Like I gotta be responsible." And next day, next week later, I'm over here buying the new Jordans or getting the cleanest shirt ever or buying food, buying some Panda Express, like, oh, but I do have money. Like, come on, you never know. Like, you might die the next day. Just go ahead and get it. I always think about that stuff. Like, oh, you only live once, Adam. Like, just go ahead and just spend your money now. Like, you got it. You're young, whatever. You can do it. And so, like, another thing that I see a lot, especially like kids my age, is like smoking and drinking. A lot of people, especially my friends, telling me that, oh, I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna stop doing that. Like, it's not good for you. I need to improve my health. And next thing you know, I see them and they're drinking or they're smoking. It's like, well, it's only one time. Or, well, I just want to have some fun just today. Or I'll be okay. I'll be fine. No, it's kind of, it feels, make me feels good. It makes me feel happy. It's just here to have a good time, not a long time, as they say. Excuse me. But yeah, that's a couple things that I want to name about how and why our behaviors affect our attitudes, which is real. I feel that I connect to that the most because I see it a lot in my experiences, especially with the people I hang around and the people I see and the people I talk to, especially at work, school. Um, these things are really like common, and our behaviors really determine our attitude sometimes. And I feel that outside circumstances, experiences, and other people can really take advantage of your behavior and also affects your attitude because you can do this and do something that you've always been doing your whole life, and people would talk negative about it and change your attitude into a negative way. And so, yeah, that's about it, guys, over the discussion. And I hope to see some responses and reach back to y'all.